Why would a financial advisor use a recruiter? I'm going to tackle this question from the perspective of some of the objections or concerns we hear from our advisor clients around using a recruiter. So first and foremost, on the topic of how we're compensated, recruiters in the financial advisor industry are compensated on a contingency basis by a firm where an advisor ultimately moves to. So said another way, we are completely free to you as an advisor. I think the second concern we hear commonly is that using a recruiter will in some way impact deal economics or deal terms. And typically in our experience, that's not the case because firms have a separate budget or a different pool of money for advisor transition deals and recruiting budgets. In fact, in many cases, I think a recruiter is actually able to get better deal economics because we sort of know the right ways to negotiate a deal. The next thing we'll hear often is, well, I've been an advisor for 20 years. I know every manager in town. And that's great. And I completely respect that. I would just caution that the landscape is greatly evolved, even in the past 2 or 3 years. So while it's true that many, for example, Merrill advisors know the Morgan Stanley and the Raymond James manager, there may be options out there that you as an advisor don't know about or that are not on your radar. Next is, sort of I'm in the early innings. I'm not that serious about doing something just yet and just kind of kicking the tires. And those are my favorite conversations. I don't ever want anybody to feel like they're wasting our time because I love those educational early innings conversations. There's no better time to start engaging with a recruiter. And then the last point is just around confidentiality. And my response to that is you as an advisor absolutely should be concerned about confidentiality. It's critical. And it's a core component of our process as well. We believe very strongly in protecting advisors' confidentiality. In fact, we believe one of the benefits of using a recruiter is that it sort of keeps the process of engaging with firms at arm's length and allows you to keep the process a bit more confidential than it otherwise might be. So certainly believe that there are benefits to using a recruiter. Our process, and we tend to work a little bit differently than many other firms in the industry. Our process is really centered around advisor education, starting with what is the advisor doing well, what are they looking to solve for, what are their pain points, their frustrations, and what challenges are they looking to address, and then we take an educational-based approach to sort of move on from there.